Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about Freeports and what that is. In this particular instance, I stumbled upon Freeports in the UK and government's initiative to expanding its operations within the UK. So I'll be focusing there, but there might be other options available up there for different regions as well, where they might consider having that might be a way of perhaps facilitating trade with different countries. Within UK, there are free ports allocated in 8 different areas, that being East Midlands Freeport, Freeport East, Felixstowe and Harwich, Humber Freeport, Liverpool City Region Freeport, Plymouth and South Devon Freeport, Solent Freeport, Thames Freeport, Tees Freeport. It might be worth mentioning there are some freeports within the UK, not necessarily limited to England. There are two Scottish Green freeports that would be first or fourth green freeport in Inverness and Cromarty. The first green freeport and two freeports in Wales, Angley Freeport and Celtic Freeport. As well as it might be worth mentioning that in Northern Ireland, there might be some freeports starting in the future. But as long as I'm aware, depending on when you are watching this video, there might be some ports there. But currently, there isn't any information available about any freeports there. What are freeports? Freeports are special areas within the UK's borders where different economic regulations apply. By delivering investment on specific sites benefits from a tax and customer incentives. Freeports will create thousands of high quality jobs in some of or most advancement disadvantaged complete opposite disadvantaged communities. These sites have been carefully selected for their suitability for development by local authorities and key private partners and sits within a other boundary, which represents a geographical location within which the benefits of free ports are targeted and does not in itself confer any specific tax, customs, or other status. Countries around the world have adopted free ports or other kinds of special economic zones, but the government has worked in partnership with ports, businesses, local authorities, and wider stakeholders throughout the public consultation to develop highly ambitious world-leading free ports model for England. I have reached out to a number of ports, right? I have recently reached out to some of the four ports mentioned. Not necessarily many ports would be keen in doing business, so perhaps there are some issues there to begin with, and there might be deeper problems within those particular regions. I hope not, but there might be deeper problems that should be addressed. Why there isn't that much business activities going on with those regions, and why the government isn't trying to inject extra capital into those regions to start trading a little bit better, I guess. Well, overall, I think there's a deeper problem there, but that's my own understanding, very limited understanding. But hopefully, this program will work out. Our Freeport model will include a comprehensive package of measures comprising of tax reliefs, customs, business rates, retention, planning, regeneration, innovation, and trade and investment support, as well as if I or any other business would reach out to different people within government, they not necessarily would know about this initiative. So perhaps there are some issues there. Perhaps more people should be aware about what's happening. Alignment business in free ports will enjoy a range of tax incentives such as enhanced capital allowance, relief from stamp duty, and employer national insurance contributions for additional employees. These tax reliefs are designed to encourage and maximize number of businesses to open, expand, and invest in our free ports, which in turn will boost employment. Free ports will benefit from a range of customs measures, allowing imports to enter the free port customs sites with simplified custom documentation and delay paying tariffs. It means that the business operating inside design areas in and around the port may manufacture goods using these imports before exporting them again without paying the tariffs and benefits from simplified custom procedures. Free ports will provide a supportive planning environment for development of tax and custom sites throughout an extension of permitted development rights and incentives using a local development order. The government will also support free ports within innovation, with all business within the Freeports able to access direct engagement with the relevant regulations, including Freeport Regulation Engagement Network. Let's take a look at complete breakdown. There isn't a lot of information and a lot of ground to cover, so there's gonna be within those three. I'll try to summarize. I might be. If not, you do your own research based the link that if I will share right now, not necessarily it would be accessible with a matter of a couple months even from now. So if you would go on different platforms, if you do your own research, you might be able to find even better information. I'm currently taking information from government's website, but either way. So to operate and start your business, you might consider to do that, especially if you're looking to expand internationally, not necessarily domestically. You, as very minimum, should consider perhaps looking at the free ports and how you're gonna be shipping things around, right? As I discussed already, based on volume and price, you might consider doing it by maritime shipment. And to do that, you, as you probably know, you might consider doing it with certain ports. Some ports might be developed a lot better compared to other ports. Those ports who are easy to do business with, not necessarily be on this list. Hopefully this list is gonna be longer, but not necessarily that's a perfect list based on what countries you're gonna be shipping it, because these particular ports not necessarily delivering anything to those countries. But to the very least, you need to do your own research, and I'll try to expand on some of the reasons why you should consider perhaps to reach out to those ports, see what they can offer. Right, so there would be tax incentives, business rates retention, customs, planning, innovation, seed capital, trade and investment, and I have my own biases why I would do it, but for other people it might be completely different reasons. I would be looking for perhaps capital. I would be looking for skilled labor, workforce, human capital, as well as perhaps access to different facilities. So it's something that I might be interested in. And I'm not necessarily this particular incentive works perfectly for my business, but based on what I would be looking for. But different people might be looking for different things. I have reached out to different ports already, and some of those prices are crazy. So perhaps they might offer very good prices. So, and over time they might develop infrastructure to support that. But just some thoughts, I guess, takeaways. For those of you who like to learn more, I would definitely begin by recommending you to take care of your time and managing your time. To do that, I'm here to promote an amazing tool that everyone should have of managing your personal time. If you begin with managing your personal time and progress from there to your professional time and how you're managing your professional time, as well as when you begin progressing, you would need to understand how to manage money, especially when it comes to your success, business success. If you would begin with time, overall time, and progress into managing money, and I have shared within this tool all the necessary tools that everyone might need to succeed in today's world. If you would begin by developing these habits, great habits and work from there, you have better chance of success. You can find this journal in the description below, as well as top retailers has it. Uh, if I would have to summarize and perhaps finish on a high note, that would be innovation. To support innovation firms to navigate regulations as they develop, test, and apply new ideas and technologies, business within Freeports will enjoy direct access to relevant regulations throughout the Freeport Regulation Engagement Network. This will enable an early engagement between business and regulators, minimizing bureaucracy and uncertainty. Innovation in the Freeports creates new markets for UK products and services and drives productivity improvement, bringing jobs and investment for future growth. Freeport regions. Thanks for watching and see you next one.